January is Cervical Health Awareness Month, and the Health Services Authority is encouraging women to protect themselves from cervical cancer. The HPV virus is responsible for almost all cases of cervical cancer. The HSA says it can be prevented with regular Pap screenings and the HPV vaccine. Cayman 27's Joe Avery has more in this report.
But the biggest thing is that it's preventable. It's the only preventable cancer.
HSA OBGYN Dr. Rhonda Reeves says cervical cancer can be prevented through regular Pap screenings and vaccination against HPV, the virus that causes cervical cancer.
50% of sexually active persons in their lifetime have an HPV infection. Big thing about it, you don't know when you have it. There are no symptoms. So what we do is, as a part of our screening, when we're doing our Pap smear screening, we can actually test you.
The HSA advises women to start getting regular cervical cancer screenings at age 21, and for parents to ensure their preteens receive the HPV vaccine at age 11 or 12.
It's something that's going to protect them in the long run when they do eventually become sexually active. So it's not anything that's like promoting sexual activity, it's actually preventing you from getting something that being sexually active exposes you to.
We've been doing this free in public schools for, 6 or 7, maybe even longer years now.
Jen Weber of the Cayman Islands Cancer Society says the Gardasil vaccine is available to both boys and girls through private doctors.
The private doctors have an arrangement with us where they can get the vaccine at a reduced cost, and then they pass those savings on to people.
Only 9 cases of cervical cancer have been reported to the Cancer Registry, leading Registrar Amanda Nicholson to believe it's underreported.
I'd really like to see more women who have been diagnosed with cervical cancer take the time to report it to the registry so that we could get a more accurate picture of how that disease impacts our community.
Dr. Reeves says she hopes by raising awareness of this preventable disease, more will be screened and vaccinated against it.
Eventually we can literally have no cases of cervical cancer if we get our screening and our preventative measures in place correctly.
Joe Avery, Cayman 27.
The HPV vaccine will be offered at no cost to Year 7 girls age 11 and 12 at John Gray and Clifton Hunter high schools. No child will be vaccinated, however, without parental consent. The vaccine will also be available for all children age 11 to 17 by appointment at the Public Health Department and at Faith Hospital in Cayman Brac. The HSA has a wealth of information on cervical cancer prevention, and we'll have all the links on our website. That's cayman27.ky.